Good afternoon. I'm very tired today, but that will not stop me from recording this very important video. Today, I want to talk about why my camera wants to die on itself. You know, maybe my camera will stop doing this one day. Who knows? It has stopped a lot of previous recordings, but that will not stop me today, because today I'm here to talk about one of the most holy spreads in all of the land. Now, if you don't know what this holy spread is, it goes by the name of Vegemite. Now, I assure you, you did not hear wrong. I did just say Vegemite. Vegemite is one of the best things to come out of Australia, and today I'll provide you with a couple of examples where I have utilized Vegemite. And my camera died again. I'm gonna stop dying on me. Anyways, the first example I want to make is Vegemite on toast. The most classic thing you could go for with a Vegemite spread. You know, that sweet taste of saltiness and whatever's in that dark liquid or dark sauce that provides us with the ever so tasty nature of Vegemite. Vegemite on toast is a staple, for me at least. Every morning I will, slab on maybe one knife. Well, butter knife, if you know what I mean. A butter knife of Vegemite, and that's how I start my day. You see, not only does Vegemite taste good, it helps you to wake up, and not in the sense that you're living in a dream, but wake up in the morning when you're very resistant to start your day, and you need something to motivate you to push yourself into that domain of energeticness and life. Another example in which Vegemite is very godly is none other than Vegemite in cereal. Now, stay with me on this one. Vegemite in cereal is genuinely one of the strangest combos I've tested in terms of Vegemite, but it might be one of the best variants of what you can put your Vegemite into. For example, Raisin Bran. I'm sure Sultana Bran, Raisin Bran. I'm sure most of you know what Raisin Bran is. It's a cereal that consists of little flakes of raisins and sultanas within it to provide you with that sweet taste when you bite into it after you've had a very eventful morning. Now, not only does Vegemite elevate the taste of a Sultana brand, but it helps to provide that saltiness that was not there previous to the sweetness provided from the ever so complex nature of Sultana brand. Not only does Vegemite provide you with that saltiness that you need, but it also provides you with a heavenly taste above all else. Another combination you can try is Vegemite in porridge. Now, before you say, porridge? Who eats Vegemite in porridge? Let me ask you this. What do you usually pair with your porridge? Because, personally, I know it's not just me, but porridge is a very, very bland meal. Consists of, the occasional rice with water. What else would it consist of? Now, for this blandness of taste, the perfect condiment that goes with it is obviously Vegemite. Have you ever thought about it? It provides you with sweetness. It provides you with flavor. Now, if you say, "Oh, I'm not Australian, I don't know what Vegemite is," or I'm not Australian, so I don't really like Vegemite. Trust me, today I will enlighten you as to the levels in which Vegemite can bring you to. Not only will you come out of this video with a changed mindset, but you will be a changed person. Not only will you start seeing the heavenly feels of Vegemite, you personally want to experience the delight that comes with partaking in consuming the spread of life. Now, before you say, what about jam? What about peanut butter? It's overrated. Let me tell you, if you truly want to have the experience of a lifetime, you choose Vegemite. Vegemite is where it all begins. It is the only thing you will ever need to eat with anything. Spread, bread, porridge, pasta. And now, before you say, ain't it sacrilegious to put Vegemite in pasta? I don't know. Vegemite goes well with anything, to be honest. And now I will provide you with the reasoning behind my obsession with the supposed spread. My obsession of Vegemite began from a young age, starting from elementary school. Now, I was a very naive eater. I didn't mind what I had for breakfast. And that's when one day I stumbled upon Vegemite. Now, I don't eat Vegemite for all breakfasts because sometimes I just don't even eat breakfast. But besides the point, that's when I discovered Vegemite could go through a lot of different features and forms. And that's when I started experimenting. I had Vegemite with breadsticks, Vegemite with porridge, as I said, Vegemite with noodles, Vegemite with rice. Every single combo provided me with a new perspective of what food could truly be. And not only that, it provided me with the insight of how I wanted to eat and, fluctuate the life of the living. Because if you ain't living, you can't really eat Vegemite, can you? So, all I'm saying is, Vegemite provides you with a new opportunity upon life that you never saw before. Vegemite on toast is just the beginning. It then expands to Vegemite with fries, Vegemite with ice cream, Vegemite with soup. And yes, I have had Vegemite with soup before. It really depends what type of soup you're having, but a lot of the times it will mesh right into the soup that you are trying to eat. And to be honest, I don't see why the rest of the world does not have something like Vegemite. To be honest, it's kind of a waste of potential, because Vegemite is by far one of the best things. And my camera wants to kill itself again, which is always a fun thing to see. Yeah, I don't really know, but trust me, if you live overseas, I'm just sorry, because I don't know if any other country sells Vegemite apart from Australia, but I'm pretty sure you could buy it off Amazon or something like that, hopefully. Yeah, but my advice is try Vegemite, because you are missing out. And for those of you who are like, I've seen all those videos on Vegemite, you can't trick me. Don't listen to the propaganda. That's all fake news. Vegemite is truly what you need to have when you are experiencing the joys of life. And to be honest, without Vegemite, would Australia really be unique to anything else? Not really. But it is one thing that Australians can be proud about. Just because it is one of the best things. I've even had Vegemite by itself before, and yes, I do not encourage that, because even though Vegemite is this heaven sent food, the amount of sodium in Vegemite is very, very high, to say the least, and you wouldn't really want to be ingesting all that sodium just purely by itself, because that would just be bad for your body, and I don't want you to die of sodium overdose. So even though it is a heavenly heavenly spread, you can always rely on the fact that it will be there if you need it. And there will always be the fact that Vegemite will always stand above all other spreads. If you don't believe me, try it. If you don't have it, buy it. And yeah, that's all I gotta really say. I've got some interesting topics for other videos later on, but I just wanted to rant about Vegemite today because I felt like it. So anyways, just like gold, Vegemite is the gold of Australia, and soon I predict that there will be a gold rush for Vegemite, which will lead Vegemite into a new era, and then everyone can experience the joys of having Vegemite with noodles and rice. That's all I gotta say. I'll maybe see you next time. No, you will see me next time with a very interesting topic. Bye bye.